Every night, as the wind howled and waves crashed against the rocky cliffs, I would watch the lighthouse from my bedroom window. They say the old lighthouse keeper went mad, his mind unraveling with each flicker of the light. But lately, I've started to wonder if it was the light itself that drove him to madness. It started subtly, a flash that seemed to pulse in a pattern, a Morse code of sorts, beckoning me to decipher its message. I dismissed it at first, blaming fatigue or my overactive imagination. But as the nights wore on, the light's message grew more insistent, and I couldn't shake the feeling that it was trying to communicate with me. Determined to unravel the mystery, I ventured to the lighthouse one stormy night. The air was electric, charged with something that felt like anticipation. As I climbed the winding staircase, the light seemed to guide me, its rhythm syncing with my racing heartbeat. When I reached the top, I found the keeper's journal, its pages filled with frantic scribbles and diagrams. His notes spoke of ancient signals, warnings of impending doom, and a prophecy tied to the very light that shone from the tower. My pulse quickened as I realized that the old keeper hadn't been mad, he'd been trying to warn us. Just as I began to piece together the cryptic message, the light suddenly went out, plunging me into darkness. Panic set in as the wind howled louder, and it felt as though the tower itself was shaking. I fumbled for my phone, its dim glow the only source of light, and caught sight of a shadowy figure in the corner of the room. It moved with an unnatural grace, and I could feel its gaze piercing through me. I understood now, whatever presence had haunted the keeper was now fixated on me, desperate to complete its message. In a final, terrifying revelation, the light flickered back to life, casting the shadow into stark relief. The figure was no longer just a shadow, it was an ethereal being, its form shifting and swirling with the light. It leaned in, and I heard a voice whispering in my mind, completing the message that had eluded me for so long. The storm is just the beginning, it warned, and I knew then that the light hadn't been a beacon of safety, but a harbinger of something far more sinister. The keeper's madness had been a mercy, mine was a curse, and the true horror was just beginning.